Our next award is in honor of Thomas Stofka, someone who embodied what it means to care for our natural environment. The 2020 Thomas Stofka Forestry Award goes to Arne Israel.
Hey, farmer, farmer, put away the DDT now. Give me spots on my apples, or leave me the birds and the bees. Please, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. I said, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone?
Throughout a stellar 39-year career at Parks, Arne has demonstrated the same dedication to public service and commitment to his fellow Parkies that we've come to expect from someone of his caliber. Arne is truly one of our gifted managers. A contemporary and friend of Tom Stofka, Arne embodies his commitment to preserving New York's urban forest. Now, Arne has enjoyed one of the unique careers that probably can only happen here at Parks. Like Tom, Arne started as an urban park ranger way back when. He also, like Tom, moved into maintenance and operations, but he had a really unique career in M&O, I have to say. As a CPW, he worked in the Prospect Park Zoo, and there are not very many Parkies left who can claim that they worked the zoo, but Arne certainly did. He was an assistant to the Chief of Operations in Prospect Park, and a field manager who ran the turf crew and Woolman's skating rink, and yes, we did operate skating rinks back in the day. Arne moved into management, running District 3 in Brooklyn, which is Bedford-Stuyvesant, and a very busy district, but he also spent time at Coney Island Beach, and that's one of those assignments where you absolutely earn your spurs, you come across things you probably will never see anywhere else, and it's something you'll never forget. But throughout a long and diverse career, including, as I said, stints at Prospect Park Zoo and Coney Island Beach, Arne, like Tom, became the director of forestry, though on Staten Island in Arne's case. Arne's abilities have shined as he took on new experiences and challenges. He has embraced each new opportunity, broadening his knowledge base and skill set with his thoughtful approach appreciated by Parkies across the agency. Arne approaches his job with a serious and thoughtful manner. He is a lovable curmudgeon of forestry, and Parks could want nothing more in a steward for our precious trees and natural areas on Staten Island. Staten Island is Arne's home, and he's passionate in the part he plays there. As Arne himself has observed, sometimes you find flowers in asphalt. If you just take a look, you will see the beauty all around you. Arne's love of nature runs deep, and his knowledge of our planet's history of deforestation and its effect on climate change keep him focused on the task at hand. His dream is for the world to step back and allow Earth's natural processes that have evolved over millions of years to reassert himself. We can all take a page from Arne's playbook, and I can think of nobody better to receive this award today in Tom Stofka's memory. Congratulations, Arne.
Deer in the headlights moment. Thank you. Please be patient. This is a pinnacle moment in my career, and I'm breathing rarefied air here. It makes me nervous. It makes me dizzy. Tom Stofka was a special friend of mine. I feel humble and moved to be receiving an award in his name. I can only aspire to be more like him. He was knowledgeable over a wide range of topics, and he had a great sense of humor. He was such a pleasant person to talk to. I discovered what I feel was Tom's greatest gift after he passed away. When people speak and tell their Tom Stofka stories, they generally start the same way. Tom Stofka was a special friend of mine. What a remarkable gift he had, that he could make so many people feel special and have a unique connection with him. I'm grateful to Liam for placing his trust in me and allowing me to take the forestry director position in Staten Island. I especially appreciate his patience and forgiveness. Many of you here have been on storm conference calls over the years, so I think you have an idea of what I'm talking about. I thank you, Liam, for your trust, your grace, at times for your forgiveness, and for nominating me for this wonderful award. I can't express my gratitude to you enough. My life is much better for the influence you've had in it. Thank you so very much. For many, Staten Island is just a rock between two bridges you have to traverse to get to the other side. For me, it's my home where I've worked for nearly a third of my life doing a job that I enjoy and feel passionate about. I have Linda Riccardone, Tom Russo, and Frank Carcaterra to thank for their warm and continued support. It's a real privilege to work with them. They and the Staten Island managers make working in Staten Island a pleasure. I want to thank Mona Fakahani, my deputy director and my dear friend. I've never worked with anyone with such a strong work ethic. Mona is cold steel wrapped in soft cloth. She's driven to excel in all areas, and I'm very proud to know her. She's just the sort of person to take Staten Island forestry into the future when I recede into the past. Finally, I have to thank Mark Folk for his support and guidance, and also Jennifer Greenfeld, Fiona Watt, and Ben Osborne, and the rest of the people at Central Forestry. Forestry operations have improved over the year, and it's largely through the efforts of these people. My friend Marty Marr once said that the Parks family puts the fun in dysfunctional. I quote him because I love him, and also because he's much wittier than I am. It's true enough, though. Although sometimes we struggle with routine, Parks always rises to disaster and calamity and handles it tirelessly, efficiently, and completely. I've spent more waking time with you folks than I have with my wife and kids over the past forever. I thank them for their sacrifices and patience, especially my wife, Jackie. Anyway, all the time that we spend together forges another family, our Parks family. I've come to appreciate and care for you all. The past 39 years with each of you has been my privilege and pleasure, and I want to thank you. Thanks.